Day 274 of 1,461 days of ignoring the Trump administration. I am not a self-help guru. I am just trying to help myself. If you need a starting point to debate your right-wing friend or family member that you have yet to give up on, the latest episode of the Al Franken podcast is with the comedian, writer, and political commentator John Fugelsang, who speaks eloquently as someone who grew up with a mother who was a nun, about how right wing Christians completely ignore Jesus Christ in their words and deeds. I can't say I could walk away from listening to this excellent episode being able to point to specific examples of hypocrisy if I were to engage in an argument, but I could definitely point back to this episode in which John Fugelsang points out specific examples of hypocrisy. I grew up with Al Franken in my life because I was a kid who watched Saturday Night Live, and Al Franken was one of its writers. Al Franken, like me, is also a Jew who did not learn Hebrew and was not bar mitzvahed because we were already disinterested in religion by that age, but we were interested in politics and how religion plays into politics. So, it is easy for me to understand why the leader of the Trump administration, when asked to quote a Bible verse, says it's too personal to quote, and then when asked if he prefers the Old Testament to the New Testament, says equal. He says those things because he has no idea what's in the Bible and couldn't care less. He's only annoyed that you're asking him about it. Even if he took the time to learn what was in there, he would quickly realize it goes against the behavior and the words and the deeds that he wishes to use and employ until his last breath. I would venture to guess, based on the behavior of the rest of the Trump administration and many of the followers of the Trump administration, that they do not want to know what is actually in the book that they claim to base their lives around either. This being said, I understand why someone would want to base their lives around some hypocritical identification. We all need a path, and my path includes ignoring the Trump administration.